News from across the country in brief now. Let's talk about coronavirus first. The COVID-19 tally in India has raced past the 5.3 million mark after over 93,000 new cases were registered in a single day. And that toll has also increased to over 85,000 after 1,200 deaths were registered in just a 24-hour period. After the issue of poor availability and black marketing of oxygen in some states was raised in Parliament, the MHA has asked states not to block movement or supply of oxygen. Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Dr. Ashwanathnarayan CN, has tested positive for COVID-19. He's asymptomatic and has gone into home isolation. People who have come in contact with him have also been asked to quarantine themselves. As per top sources within the government could be looking at the possibility of cutting short the ongoing monsoon session of Parliament in wake of the pandemic. The government has said that if opposition asks for the same, a decision is going to be taken after the Rajya Sabha session tomorrow. Well, bail hearing of actor Ragini Dwivedi and Sanjana Galrani in the Sandalwood drug racket has been adjourned to the 21st of September. Ragini and Sanjana were arrested on charges of drug procurement, consumption and peddling. Another undated video of Sushant Singh Rajput has surfaced where he can be seen making notes on a drawing board along with his friend Riya Chakravarti. An unknown man accompanying Riya and Sushant can also be seen in this particular video. The video of a man allegedly being beaten up by a policeman and the differently abled man has appeared. This from Kannauj in UP. This gone viral now on social media. Senior police officials have taken note of the video, promising action against the cop. Now, in a shocking incident, as many as 30 BJP workers sustained minor injuries after helium balloons exploded as they celebrated Prime Minister Narendra Modi's birthday in Chennai. A spark from fireworks resulted in an explosion of gas-filled balloons, after which the people standing near the balloons suffered burn injuries. The Central Bureau of Investigation has filed a supplementary charge sheet against Christian Michel, the alleged middleman in the Augusta Westland case. Michel has been arrested along with 14 others. He was, remember, extradited from UAE in December 2018. He is accused of arranging and paying bribes amounting to over 300 crore rupees in the 3,600 crores VVIP chopper deal. Now, this is a worrying trend of drones being used by terror outfits to transport weapons. Security has been spotting these drones at the Hiranagar sector along the international border in Jammu and Kashmir. This on a day when 3 Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorists were also picked up in counter-insurgency operations in yet another district of Jammu and Kashmir, that is in Rajouri. A huge cache of arms and ammunition was also recovered from their possession. They came to Rajouri from Pulwama and Shopia, receiving weapons through these drones. In a shocking incident in Maharashtra's Vasai, goons attacked a petrol pump staff after they were refused fuel for not wearing masks. The store was vandalized. The female staffer was also beaten up. Now, responding to actor Kangana's plea before the Bombay High Court seeking 2 crores as damages for the demolition of a bungalow, the BMC called it an abuse of the process of law and urged the court to dismiss Kangana's petition and impose a cost on her for filing such a plea. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha announced a mega economic package of 1,350 crores for reviving the ailing business sector of the Union Territory. He said that this was just a beginning and much more was in the offing. Sinha said that the government was mulling a structured package for transporters, drivers, auto drivers, houseboat owners as well as shikarawalas.